And then switch your shin. So whichever leg you had in front, now we're switching. The one that feels weird. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, walk the hands forward. And the same thing here. Fingertips can press into the floor. And then just rock side to side. Just start to relieve the lower back.
Pause for just a second.
Okay. Okay.
Like I start talking, I could mess me up.
Can you put the timer on for me too?
Sure.
So I don't go over. So far so good, right? Tuck my shirt in. I bet they're like, what the heck? We're good, are we on? Okay, we're back and we're starting over. So I'm Bree, if you missed it. We got Danielle, we got Sherry. Make sure you check in for your yoga session and drop your city in the comments. And we're gonna try it again. So inhale, sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, start to walk the hands forward. Really reach the arms out. If your chest doesn't touch the ground, it's totally fine. Leave your fingertips on the floor and then start to rock side to side. So you got a little bit of room. So we're just starting to open up the shoulders, stretching out the lower back. Good, inhale and start to walk the hands back, sit up nice and tall. And then switch shins, so whichever one was in the front, now it's switching. So you get both sides of the hips. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, and as you exhale, walk it forward. Same thing with the fingertips up and sway side to side. And so in these first slower moments before we get moving, just start to pay attention to your breathing. So inhale slowly and exhale slowly. We'll add a breath to every movement. And I'll remind you plenty of times throughout. So inhale, start to walk the hands back up. Place the hands down on the knees and close the eyes. So we'll just take a moment before we start moving. Eyes closed and just start to notice the breath. Inhales and exhales. We want them the same length. And we want nice deep breaths. So really try to stick with this throughout the entire practice. You might lose it, but it'll come back to you. One more deep breath. Good. Open the eyes. And we're going to take it over onto hands and knees. So knees are right under the hips and wrists are right under the shoulders. Good. We'll move through cat and cow. So as you inhale, drop the belly down towards the floor and gaze goes forward. Roll the shoulders back. Good. As you exhale, press down into the ground with the hands around the top of the spine and look down at your knees. Good. We'll do 4 just like that. Inhale, drop the belly and gaze forward. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale, round the spine out. Really press down. Gaze to the top of the thighs. Good. Again, inhale, drop the belly. This is really great for the spine. Exhale, round it out. If it feels better at one way, you can stay there. If not, one more round. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale and round. Good. Inhale, we'll take it back to a neutral spine. We're going to move into a twisted child's pose and we'll stretch our shoulders. So hips will stay high. As you inhale, right arm opens up towards the right. And as you exhale, right arm reaches behind the left all the way down onto your right shoulder. So you're relaxed on the shoulder, relax the forehead, temple on the ground. If you need a little more of a stretch, you can press that left hand down into the floor and it'll open the shoulders up just a little. If this is enough, then stay right where you are. And don't forget inhales and exhales. Good, next inhale, use the left hand just to press you back up on all fours. And we'll do the same thing on our left. Deep inhale, left arm opens up. Good job, ladies. Exhale, send it behind the right arm all the way down onto the shoulder. Relax the temple, keep the right hand pressed. If you want to open the shoulders a little more, press down into the right hand and twist the chest open. Good. One more inhale. Exhale, press into the right hand to lift you back up. Now we're back on our hands and knees. Step the hands out, maybe just a foot. Tuck the toes. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. So hips go back. Beautiful. So start to bend one knee and straighten the other leg and just walk that out. So you're really getting into the hamstrings. If they're very tight, you can take them as wide as the mat, and that'll relieve the hamstrings. And you can always keep a little bend in the knee. Good job. Bend the knees. Gaze forward at the hands. Exhale. Now as you inhale, walk the feet up to meet the hands. Good job. Lift up halfway. So press against your shins and gaze forward. Good job. Exhale, fold towards the legs. Good. And inhale, palms together. Rise up. Look at your hands. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good. Close the eyes. Drop the hands down by your side. Just take one little moment. So what we're about to do are called sun salutations, and we'll move through 3 of them. We'll go over the easiest version first, and then we'll make it harder from there. If you want to stick with the first version, that's totally fine. Here we go. Exhale all of your breath. Inhale. Palms together, arms rise up, and look at your hands. Exhale, fold forward. So lay that chest on top of the thighs. Inhale, lift up halfway. So press the shins, flatten out the spine. Good job, ladies. This time, as you exhale your hands down, step back to a high plank. And then lower down to your knees. Keep your hips lifted. Drop your chest. I know it feels funny, but now inhale. Drag it up and through so shoulders are open. Good. Tuck the toes. Exhale. Hips up and back. Downward facing dog. And if at any time you need to take a break from your downward facing, you can drop those knees out, back to the hips, and take a child's pose. So just know that's always there if you need to leave your downward facing. Last breath, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look at the hands. Inhale, walk them forward. Good job. Halfway lift, press the shins, straighten the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, both arms up. Gazes up, look at the hands. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good job. We're going again. Inhale, both arms up. Same movement, same breath. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway, press your shins. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to your high plank. You can stay dropping your knees first or lower down halfway like a push-up. And then flip to the tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Or stay with the knees to chest. Good. Exhale, tuck the toes. Hips up, downward facing dog. That child's pose is always there if you need it. Whichever pose you choose to stay in, just really connect with the breath. One more inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze at the hands. We'll walk the feet up to meet the hands. Inhale, lift up halfway, press the shins. Exhale, fold forward. Keep breathing. Good job. Inhale, palms together, rise up, look at the hands. Exhale, hands to the heart. We're taking one more of those. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold it forward. And inhale, lift up halfway, press the shins and gaze forward. Exhale, hands to the mat, step it back, high plank. You can move through knees and chest or lower halfway. And inhale, upward facing dog. Either option, it's totally yours. Exhale, flip over the toes, hips up and back, downward facing, or your child's pose. Good job, you got this wherever you are. 2 more deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look at the hands. Start to walk it forward. Inhale and lift halfway. Exhale and refold. Good job, ladies. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. We're going to add some lunges in there, so this one will be a little bit different. It starts out the same. Here we go. Inhale, arms up. You got this. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway and press the shins. Good. This time as you exhale, hands to the mat, step your right foot back and drop the right knee. So we're going into a low lunge. So right knee is down. Inhale, both arms up. Perfect. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Tuck the right toes. Send the left foot back. And then take the hips up and back, downward facing, nice and easy. Good. Inhale, right foot rises up towards the ceiling. So reach it as far as you can. Exhale, send the right foot up and through between the hands and drop the left knee. So we're just switching sides. So you can just send it right on up. Inhale, arms up. Good. Exhale, hands to the mat. This one's a little different. Tuck your left toes. Inhale, send your left foot to your right foot. Good. Halfway lift, press the shins. Exhale and fold. Inhale, both arms up, gaze up at the hands. And exhale, hands to the heart. We're going to do the same thing on our left side. Inhale, arms up. You got this. 1 more, y'all. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway, press the shins. Exhale, hands to the mat. This time we're stepping our left foot back and drop the left knee. You're headed to that low lunge. When you get there, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Tuck the left toes. Send the right foot back to a high plank. Good, and exhale the hips up and back, downward facing. And we won't stay there long. Inhale, left leg rises up towards the ceiling. Good, exhale, sends it up and through. Drop the right knee. Low lunge. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Tuck the right toes. Inhale, lift up halfway. Press the shins. Exhale and refold. And inhale, both arms up. Gaze up at the hands. And exhale, hands down to the heart. Good job. Hands down by your side. Close the eyes. Just take a moment. So we've got a little bit of movement going. We've got our heart picking up a little bit. Just feel the changes that have happened so far in the small movements that we have done. Good. So you can blink the eyes open. We're going to move into a standing forward fold. So the feet should be hip distance apart. If you need a guide, take your 2 fists right in between. And that's right about how far hip distance is for you. So once you get there, you can still face that way. Yeah. So top of your mat. Hands are on the pelvis. As you inhale, poke the chest out, push the pelvis back. Exhale and start to lean forward. So you're aiming to get the chest onto the thighs. So if you really have to put a deep bend in the knees and this is your fold, that's okay. I'd rather you be here than like that. So once you get there, grab opposite elbows. We're going to take a really relaxed fold. So grab opposite elbows, relax the neck, and then start to sway side to side, or you can keep it still. You just really want to relieve the lower back with this gentle sway side to side. Good. You can let the hands fall back down. We're going to inhale and roll it up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. So your head should be last. So really let the arms be heavy. Inhale, roll. Okay, take your time. Head is the last thing to come up. Beautiful job. If you want to go ahead and step it back to downward facing dog and skip this part, that's totally fine. If not, we're going to move through one more of the inhales. So inhale, both arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway and press the shins. Exhale, hands down to the mat, step it back, high plank. You can move through your knees and chest or lower down into your halfway push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Good. From here, really ground into your left foot. Inhale the right foot up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, bend the knee, send the knee up to the right elbow. So you're getting a little bit of core work. So Danielle, send it up here. There you go. Good. Send it back up into the air. Inhale. Exhale. Send the right knee in between both shoulders. So you can go on your knees right here. Yep. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, right knee to your left elbow. Good. Inhale, reach it up. And this time as we exhale, send it up and through between both hands. Spin to the heel of your left foot. So both feet are flat on the ground. Good job. Inhale, both arms up. Warrior one. So keep the knee bent. As you exhale, bend the elbows down by your side. So reach down, exhale. Perfect. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend. Good job, y'all. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, we're taking our hands back down to the mat. Send the right foot back, downward facing dog. Nice. We're doing the same thing on our left. Inhale, left leg rises up. Good. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. And inhale, rise up. Good job. Good. Left knee between both elbows. Inhale. And exhale, left knee to right elbow. Good. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, sends it up and through between both hands. Good. And spin to the heel of your right foot. Once you've found your balance there, inhale. Warrior one, and we'll do the same thing with the arms. Exhale, bend the arms. Good job, ladies. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend. Really press into that right foot. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach. And exhale, hands are going back down to the mat. Send the left foot back, downward facing dog. Good job, y'all. We're moving it on. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, sends it up and through. You're going back to your warrior one. So spin to the heel of the left. Inhale, warrior one. So this time, open it up, warrior two. Good. So from here, inhale, straighten the leg and straighten the arms. Exhale, rebend. Good job. Two more. Inhale, reach and straighten. Exhale and bend. One more. Inhale, reach and straighten. Exhale, bend. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step it back into your downward facing dog. Good job. Same thing on our left. Inhale, left foot rises up. Exhale, sends it up and through. Spin to the heel of the right foot. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Good. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, bend. Good job. Two more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. One more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, send the hands down to the mat, step it back, downward facing dog. Good job. We're adding on to it. Inhale, right foot up. You got this. Exhale, send it up and through. Spin to the heel of the left foot. Warrior one, bring it up. Good. Warrior two, open it up to the side. And this time, flip the right palm over. So as you inhale, left hand reaches down your left leg and send it back. Reverse warrior. Good. Exhale, right forearm to the right thigh, left arm reaches over the head. And we'll take that back and forth. Inhale, reverse. So reach back. There you go. Exhale, reach it forward. One more. Inhale, reach it back. And exhale, reach it forward. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hands down to the mat, step back into your downward facing dog. We're going again on our left. Inhale, left leg rises up towards the ceiling. Exhale, sends it up and through. Spin to the heel of the right foot. So bring that one up. Inhale, arms up, warrior one. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Good, flip the left palm. Inhale, reverse, reach back. Exhale, take it forward. Left forearm to the left thigh, right arm up. Good, two more. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, forward. You got this, one more. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, reach it forward. And inhale, warrior two. Good, exhale, both hands down to the mat. Step back to your downward facing dog. If you need to drop to that child's pose here, go ahead. Take a break. So whichever pose you've chosen to stay in, just check in with your breathing. Notice how different you feel from when we started. So we've got some movement. So the breathing with the movement, the inhale and the exhale creates heat from within ourselves rather than from an outside source. Good. Whichever pose you've chosen, we're going to bring it up. So next exhale, bend the knees and look at the hands. Inhale and walk it forward. Press the shins, lift up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms rise up, look at the hands. And exhale, hands down to the heart. Good job, y'all. So bring the hands to the hips. And we're going to take a big step open with your right foot. So we're going wide legs. If you have really tight hamstrings, you might want to be a little farther out. The closer they are, the more intense it's going to be on your hamstrings. So pigeon toe the feet in. So toes should be towards each other. We don't want to be here. So protect the knees. Toes are turned in. Good job, ladies. So just like your forward fold, we're doing the same thing with this one. Inhale, the chest opens. Rotate the pelvis back, and exhale, start to fold forward until your hands make it down to your mat. Good job. So if you need to bend the knees, little bend, yes, perfect. And then the elbows start to draw together. So if they're out here, really squeeze them together, and then relax the neck down. So there's no tension in your neck. You can rock it side to side. Good job. 2 more breaths. Start to play with your weight distribution. So if you're more in your heels, try to put a little bit more weight into the balls of your feet. Might feel like you're going to fall forward, but you got it. And inhale, lift up halfway. Walk the hands out. So reach and then exhale and fold your chest forward. So that might be really intense on the hamstrings. If you want to stay with the first variation, that's cool. Yes, you got this. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale. Walk the hands back. We'll bring the hands to the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. So you're here. Exhale all of your breath. Good. Inhale, slowly rise up. And we'll take it back towards the front of your mat. We're almost there, y'all. So we're moving back to those lunging sun salutations that we started with. Hands by the side. Exhale all of the breath. Inhale. Palms together. Arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Good. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step your right foot back and drop your right knee. Good job. Inhale, arms rise up. This time, really press the hips forward. Beautiful. Breathe. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Now we're going to heel toe this left foot over until you can lay the shin down on the mat. Gorgeous. If this leg is too much, you can always bend it and you'll have a little angles here. Sit up nice and tall. Good job. If you can, we will take it forward. You can make a little pillow with your arms and relax the head down onto the arms. This is a really good stretch for the glutes, for the hips. If you have sciatica, this is an awesome stretch for that. Breathe into it. And one more inhale. And exhale. And we'll inhale, start to walk the hands back up. Tuck the right toes. Lift it up. We're going downward facing dog. Good job. Inhale, right leg rises up. You got it. Exhale, sends it up and through. Drop the left knee. We're moving into that low lunge. Yep, low lunge first. Inhale, both arms up. And then drop the hips forward. There you go. Breathe into it. Good. Exhale the hands down to the mat. Now start to heel toe the foot over until you're on that shin. One side might be better than the other. So just find out where you need to be. If you need to bend the back leg, go ahead. And then start to walk the hands forward if you can. Relax the forehead down onto the mat or onto your arms. Check in with your breathing. One more inhale. And exhale. And then inhale, we'll start to walk it back up. Tuck the left toes. We'll send it back to a high plank. And then knees as wide as your mat, toes are touching. Take the hips back, child's pose. So you're in that really restful position. Breathe, getting a nice hip stretch, shoulder stretch. Good, one more inhale. Exhale. And inhale, start to walk the palms back up. And then we're just going to swing our legs around. So it's nothing fancy, just legs straight out. So sitting on your butts, legs out. So we're going to take a fold forward just like when we stand, but we're sitting down. So inhale, both arms up, just as you would reach if you're standing. And then exhale, fold forward. So if you need to bend the knees, same option. Knees are bent, chest is on your thighs, and you're folded forward. So bend your knees a little bit. And then reach it. That's what. That takes the rounding out of your spine. Good. Inhale, bring it up. And we'll take it down on our backs, y'all. We're almost there. So we're going to do a little back bend. It's just one, and it's a bridge pose. It's not the full wheel upside down. So bring the heels close to your hips. So we'll have two options here. We'll start with the easier one. All you're going to do is inhale and lift the hips up. And then place the hands right under the hips. So the triceps are really just holding you up. Good. So you can hold here. If you want to get a little shoulder work, make it a little more challenging, roll the shoulders under and then start to connect the hands under the hips and really lift the hips up. If the first option was good for you, stay there and breathe. It's not too long. 2 more breaths. Beautiful, Sherry. Inhale. And then exhale, lower the hips down. Straighten the legs out. And we'll inhale the right knee into the chest. Hug the right knee in. And as we exhale, roll over the left hip so the right knee is going down. And you can use the left hand to weigh that right knee down. And then right arm reaches out. Look at your right hand. So really getting a nice lower back stretch. Breathe into it. Good. Inhale, start to roll it back over. Straighten the right leg out, and we'll do the same thing on our left. Inhale, left knee into the chest. And as you exhale, roll over the right hip, left knee down. So use the right hand to weigh the left leg down, and then left arm is out. Look at your left hand. Breathe into your lower back. One more. Inhale. And exhale, roll it back over. Last pose, bring both knees into the chest. So if this is enough stretch for you, you can stay here, or you can move in happy baby, which is you bend the knees towards the armpits and then grab the outer edges of the feet. So this really opens the hips. And then you can rock it side to side. You can straighten one leg, straighten the other leg, or stay right where you were with the knees hugged into the chest. All options are fine. Good. Exhale and let it go. Straighten the legs out. Let the legs go as wide as your mat. Let the arms go open to the side, palms up. Close the eyes. And then just let go of the breathing. So we've been thinking about inhales and exhales. Let it return back to natural and just let it be. And breathe. Just try not to think about anything. I know that's hard. And this signifies the ending of your practice. If you're at home and you have the time to stay here, I would encourage you to stay here for as long as you can or as long as you want. It's a really nice resting position after all of the work you just did. So if you can, go ahead and stay. If you're moving out of it, we'll start to inhale one knee to the chest at a time until we have both knees into the chest. And then we'll roll over to our right side. So both knees over to the right. And then relax the head right beside the right arm. So your right arm is like a little pillow. And then use the left hand just to gently press back up, and we'll take a comfortable seat. So whatever is comfortable for you, cross legs or on your shins, straight legs out. So we'll take hands to the top of the knees, eyes closed. We'll just take a moment to end our practice. Bring the hands to your heart together. And then before we go back out into the rest of our day, just think of one thing that you are thankful for, grateful for today. And really focus on that and try to keep that with you for the rest of your afternoon. And thank you for practicing with us today. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through it. I hope you enjoyed it. Namaste.